So this afternoon, I'm going to talk a little bit about your making money assignment. So here's your rubric. It tells me make it 8 by 3.5. So I'm going to go File, New, 8 inches wide by 3.5 high, 72 res, create. Okay, I know I need to put a gradient on. So I'm going to start inside the corner here. I can move it with my arrow keys as before. I go select, inverse, grab my gradient tool. Okay, so I put a gradient on the border. That will work. That will satisfy the requirements. File, place embedded. Okay. And we're going to rasterize this layer so that I can use the elliptical marquee. Okay, and I want to keep what's inside, so I'm going to go Control X, Control V. So this layer, the original layer that I cut it off of, I can now get rid of. Delete layer. And there's my Sophia in the middle of my money. Wrong layer, bonehead. Unlock my background. Go back to layer 1. And now I want to put a stroke on it. In fact, I'm going to go back to my layer 0. And get my rectangular. And I'm going to paint this with a bucket tool. I want it black. Okay. So what's my denomination going to be? I grab my text tool, switch to white. All right, I've got my denomination here. We're going to make it worth $1 million. And I'm going to duplicate that layer and drop it down below. Okay. Okay, so now you see why I chose a black background. Okay, now if I wanted to mirror this, right click, duplicate layer, hit OK, then go Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontal. So I just flipped it over. Remember, if you want to, you can go View, Show Grid. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, roughly 8 in. So we know that this one's got to slide over to there. Okay, I'm going to take my grid away. All right, and I'm going to go File, Place, Embedded. Okay, now I want to take this big white box off of here. So if I come up here and rasterize the layer, grab my magic eraser, and bingo. Perfect. Now I want to duplicate that layer. And I want to transform flip it. And I'm going to slide it over to the other corner. Okay. Okay, I'm going to zoom in by going Control Plus because I want to change the color of this. I'm going to rasterize the layer. And I'm going to come up to Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation. That didn't work. So I'm going to try something different. I'm going to grab that magic wand. And I'm just selecting the black areas. And let's go Brush Tool. And let's get this color. And Control D to deselect. And now I'm going to rasterize, we already did, and magic erase. In fact, I'm going to drag the regular eraser and just erase the rest of this. And we'll duplicate that layer. Maybe we go down here and add some serial numbers. Hit my move tool to set my text. Change the color because it's not black. Hit OK. Hit my move tool to set it. I want to edit it to say kissable. And I want to shrink it. Control T. Duplicate that layer. And you get the idea. You go on and finish it up. I threw some great seals in there. Oh, I forgot my In Sophia I Trust. So I can go back here. Okay, now we're going to duplicate this layer, and I'll show you a mirror effect. Hit OK. And then edit, transform, flip vertical. And then we can turn down the opacity on that. And you get the idea. File, save as, on my computer. Money Curve 2020. Where am I saving it? You guys are saving to this PC, your student folder. I am saving to my folder right here. And I would save it one more time. File, save as. There. I'm going to change this to a JPEG. Make sure it's in the same folder. It is. Hit save. Hit OK. And I'm done. Good luck.